Is this thing on? Yes, it is on. Let's go. Huge. What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about liminality. One of my favorite games ever is Session. I love a good simulator that takes something that I just love and does it so well. So I want to show off some spots in Session that just make me cringe and make me feel weird and deja vu-y and yuck, because goddamn, Session is weird. It is a weird game. So yeah, what is liminality? That's probably a question some people have. Uh, why am I making this video? Because I fucking feel like it. Because I'm tired of not being able to make anything I want to make. God, y'all. No, I'm just fucking playing. Because I got nothing better to say. I would say liminality is like a cross of deja vu. Uh, like I recognize this place, but something's off. And I don't know, Session does that really well. Like as long as you have a skateboard in your hand, like things feel fine, but pedestrians in this game are actually something you add. There's no pedestrians default in the game. Like pedestrians are considered a experimental option, and I just turned them on because it's so quiet and eerie. It reminds me of like the Twilight Zone when everybody died and the guy was like, I can finally read alone with my books. And like, yes, but also everybody's gone. And how like I'm caged in. I can't leave. I can't jump the fence, nothing. And just standing right here, it's like this should have people. Those cars should be moving. There should be things in my environment going on. Like, why is there just an empty lot over there? It's like, this feels like this is where people go, but no people. There's no people. Oh, and then this, like it just seems way bigger than it actually is. I've been here, so yeah. I know bridges are freaking massive. Like I know that. And I know that there's like insane structures. It's so empty. It's so weird. Like here's a taxi, but you can't do anything with it. I think it's illegally parked too. Like you come over here and they like add detail to the world. People have knocked these over or people have been messing around. But there's nobody here. How did I get in here? And is skateboarding worth it if like there's nothing? I don't know. It's very liminal. But what the weirdest place I would have to say is when I go to FDR. Because I've been to FDR. I live in New York. I'm not far from Pennsylvania and going south and things like that. I think FDR is in Pennsylvania. Or is that Burnside? Oh, FDR is in Pennsylvania. Right. Yeah. Every time I've been there, there was at least 80 cars. I mean, this place was packed. There were people watching. There was people barbecuing back here, you know. I don't know just how perfectly accurate this is to FDR, obviously, but like the chairs, that's accurate. The beers, the barrels, that's all accurate. The couch, I don't know if that's accurate, but the plywood just being tossed down to make a ramp. It's It's odd, but the third person of this game really takes away from the liminal experience that Session creates. Because it distances you from just how empty the world is. And I noticed that because I turned off the HUD and stuff. I didn't want the HUD. And I turned off the music because I usually put on my Spotify when playing this game. And there are people, like you can find pro skaters and you can find other characters for the game. But the fact that pedestrians is considered added content, it's weird. Experimental content. I just feel like I'd be so disillusioned in a situation where there's these cars are here. There's signs of life. But it's just empty. It's just me and the board. It's just like if you fell into like some state of the back rooms where it was like a near perfect replica, but nothing worked and everything was fake. You, a skateboarder, just started skating instead. I don't know. Super uncomfy. Why that took so long. And here we have what I think is like that weird deja vu. Something's wrong. Like, if you've ever been to the city, this is not how it is. Like, it is always cars, honking, noise pollution. It's just so empty. Normally, for a video like this, I would put in my own music, but let's try skating to, like, a horror ambient. Weird. Or like chase music, like I'm skating away from something. And I think this accurately represents like a psychology of people. Like as a skateboarder and somebody who skated for a long time, there is a level of putting on your headphones and just going at tricks over and over again, and you spend time in locations where, you know, people typically wouldn't spend time, you know, at bleachers. Like, bleachers are typically used for watching a sports event, and I'm doing sports, but nobody's here to watch. It was very odd. And, you know, you would jump down the staircase or grind the handrail or whatever you were practicing in that moment, completely alone. But the thing is you knew the world around you, but there were those glimpses of, like, you popped your headphones out, literally nothing was going on. It's like 4 in the afternoon. It's dead quiet on like a Thursday. People are at work. The world has just slowed down. Maybe it's a school day or something. I live near a stadium. We would normally go to the stadium, and there's just nobody there. Absolutely nobody. It's just as empty as this. But if we go down here, I'm at a point in the game where there's like a tournament occurring, or a championship, or street league, or whatever. And this is all set up for that event, and you can see there's a person. That's one of the main characters that brings you back into skateboarding. Donovan. He's the only one. Just standing there. Very odd. I don't think he has any animations. He just stands there like that. Yeah, he just kind of turns left and right really slowly. Very bizarre. Very uncomfortable. I think, yeah, there's one person here. It's just odd. It really encompasses that skateboarding very often is a solo experience. You know, you practice to impress your friends, you practice to get better for yourself, you practice for the experience, you practice for the workout. There's so many reasons to skate, but so dead. Sorry, I said the tennis courts. We didn't even go to the tennis courts. That is such a cool hangout spot. It's got little speakers. I wonder if they're public. You know, come here and just plug in some music and skate this bench. You know, with your friends, but empty. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Later.